pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing while we mention those remembrances of folks that have passed away in recent weeks. Elizabeth Libby Gordon, Christina A. Cook, Noreen Toomey Deschamps, Rosemarie Pomerantz, Anthony Tony Percoco, Sanford Sandy Boxer, the fire exits are directly behind me. Here, if there's an emergency, do not use the elevator. Correspondence, as there is none. Attorney concerns?
None that we haven't already discussed.
I have to go to it. What time is it? Is it 5 after yet? No. All right, so we can go to petition this time if you want, and if we don't get it all done, then we can do it after our public hearings, but if there is none, we can go into our, wait till 7:05, go into our first public hearing. Okay. Since we do have 4 minutes,
Did Richard want to say something?
we can go right to the agenda.
Did Richard want to say something?
No.
Oh, no? Okay.
You want to say something? Is anybody interested in petitioners again? I'll ask again.
I'm sorry.
No?
No? Okay.
All right, so let's go to bills as audited.
Budget mod.
Yeah, budget mod.
Okay.
You got two.
All right, can you give them to me?
You don't have it?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Budget mods. General aid fund, increase the appropriated fund balance $34,353.50. Increase the expense code 162A buildings equipment $34,353.50. The modification is to cover the expense of a new vehicle purchased from Robert Green Auto and Truck Incorporated.
I'll move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Second one is general aid fund, increase the appropriated fund balance to 599A by $200,000. Increase the expense code 1620.44A highway barn / salt shed $200,000. Do I have a motion?
Move it.
TJ makes the motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
The two motions are carried. 7:05.
Not quite.
Not quite, okay. So we'll go from number 1 on the agenda to number 2, the town board to approve bills as audited. Do I have a motion?
I'll move it.
Just
Second.
Cassie makes a motion, Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried. Town board to accept the minutes of the July 2nd special workshop, July 15th regular and audit meeting, July 21st budget workshop, July 26th workshop meeting.
I'll move
That would
numbers
be
3
3,
through
4,
6.
5, and 6. TJ makes that motion.
Second it.
Cassie seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Those motions are carried. Number 7, town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the grant agreement for the rehabilitate terminal taxi lane, including mill, crack repair, overlay markings, and drainage design project number 336-0201-041-2021 at Joseph Y. Resnick Airport.
Move that.
I'll second
Roger
it.
makes the motion and Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the consultant agreement with Passero Associates for the terminal apron and taxi lane design project at the Joseph Y. Resnick Airport at a cost not to exceed $98,200.
Move that.
Second.
Roger makes the motion, Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town board to approve payment application number 4 in the amount of $236,280.60 to H. Ulsterhout Excavating Inc. for the Wawarsing Water District Route 209 Water Distribution Mains.
I'll make that one.
Paul makes the motion.
I'll second it.
TJ seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Whose fault? Number 10, Town Board to approve payment application number 5 in the amount of $174,734.89 to Bellamy Construction Company Incorporated for the Wawarsing Water District Route 209 Transmission Line Phase 1.
I'll move it.
TJ makes the motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. 7:05. We're going to go to first public hearing.
Move to open the public hearing.
Second.
TJ makes the motion, Roger seconds it. Public hearing is open. The purpose of the public hearing is to receive input and comments from the public regarding petitions for hardship/waiver relief from the local law number 1 of 2020 from Somerset Partners LLC. We have anybody on Zoom, they can call in or speak up, or in the public at this time.
If anyone wants to make a comment who's on the Zoom meeting, please unmute yourself. I'll move to close the public hearing.
Anybody in the audience?
Anyone in the audience?
Nope.
I'll move to close the public hearing. I'll second that.
TJ makes the motion to close the public hearing, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried.
Got a few minutes yet.
Yep. Got 4 minutes
If
in
you
the next
want to
one.
go on to the resolution.
Do we want to do the,
Yeah.
Bill, do you want to do the 3?
Yes.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, so I'm going to begin by board resolution on a motion authorizing the supervisor to execute an escrow agreement between the town and
Well, no,
some.
first you gotta
No.
do the resolution, give you a decision granting the hardship.
Okay, that's on the next page.
Yep.
Resolution and decision granting hardship waiver relief from local law number 1 of 2020 for Somerset Partners LLC. That should be, okay.
Second.
And it should be 2021, correct?
No, it's 2020.
Okay. All right, so TJ made the motion,
Second.
you seconded it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a roll call
It's a
vote.
roll call vote.
TJ, roll call.
Aye.
Roger?
Aye.
Cassie?
Aye.
And I vote aye. So that resolution has been approved.
Now, if you want to go to those 3 motions, I did.
Right. So on a motion, town board authorizes the supervisor to execute an escrow agreement between the town and Somerset Partners LLC to reimburse the town for expenses to be incurred by the town in reviewing the application submitted by Somerset Partners LLC for the proposed Neville Resort redevelopment project. I need a motion.
I'll move it.
TJ makes the motion.
Second.
Paul seconds it. It's actually, it's a motion, so it's
Aye.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That motion is carried. On a motion, town board declares its intention to be lead agency for seeker purposes for the Somerset Partners LLC proposed Neville Resort Development Project and directs that notice thereof be sent to the appropriate interested parties and entities.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Paul makes the motion, TJ seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
The motion's carried. On a motion, town board shall hire as consultants to the town board for its review of the Neville Resort redevelopment project, William H. Collier, Esquire, Mary Lou Christiana, Esquire, and Nelson Pope Voris, Bonnie Franson. Do I have a motion?
Move that.
And I'll second
Roger
it.
makes that motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried.
So if there's one little typo in the escrow agreement, I'll get a revised version over probably Monday and the other town tomorrow.
Right?
We'll get that moving. I think we've already received their check.
Correct, we did.
There's really nothing we can do for the next 30 days while we're waiting for
I see.
responses to the lead agency, so.
I received the checks the other day.
Terry, this is, it's Mike Moriello. Can you hear me?
Hello, Michael, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you to the town board. I'd like to tell you guys thank you for everything you've been doing, and especially thank you for this tonight. One question, just a technical question. A lot of times we will circulate the lead agency notice for the town board. If you'd like us to do that, we usually include the full EAF Part 1, the addendum, and also a copy of the map to all the involved and interested agencies. And then we can provide you with an affidavit of mailing if you'd like us to do it. So you, if that makes it easier on your end.
I would say, Bill and Jackie, that it should be coordinated through the town clerk's office. And
Yeah, that'd be perfectly fine if you want to do it, and I will try to get you either later tonight or more likely tomorrow morning, a signed notice of intent, signed by the supervisor.
That's correct. Yes, there's one in the packet there, and we can put everything together. Bill, do you want us to use your official letterhead, or just the letterhead that I did? I just doctored up something that says Town of Wawarsing and had the address on it. We can do it any way you want.
I think that looks fine, and you want me to I'll send it to you? You'll circulate it to...
Very, very good, and then we'll get it. I'm going to get, actually, Chazen will be putting everything together and circulating, so if you want to send it to myself and Chris Round and Jim Connors, that's probably good.
I can do
All three of
that.
us. Okay?
Mike, Chris Round and Jim Connor.
Yeah.
It'll be tonight or tomorrow.
Well, thank you to the board for everything.
Okay, you're
thank
welcome.
you, Michael, for
Okay.
doing great work. Thank you.
11. We're on 11.
No,
Okay.
public hearing, second public hearing.
This is a continuation of the purpose of the public hearing is to receive input and comments from the public regarding the draft zoning changes to the Town of Wawarsing zoning codes and to adopt local law of 2021. So we open this up to those present and those on Zoom.
I'll move to continue the public hearing through
August 19th.
August 19th.
Correct.
Second.
So TJ makes that motion to continue, Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Or is that a roll call vote? That's a roll call vote.
Yep.
That's TJ,
Aye.
Paul,
Aye.
Roger,
Aye.
Cassie,
Aye.
and I'm a
Not a
stay.
roll call vote.
That's
Not a
the
resolution.
No, it wasn't a resolution. The next one is.
Voted twice.
That's all right.
My phone died, so we're
Okay.
not gonna have a video.
All right, so that was carried. We have a resolution.
Not yet, we're doing that now.
Wawarsing Town Board by resolution hereby resolves that the Town of Wawarsing establishes a standard workday for Cassie Spore, Town Councilwoman and elected official that is contributing to the New York State and local retirement system. B, if further resolved, that the Town of Wawarsing will report the official to the New York State and local retirement based on her record of activities.
I'll make that motion.
Paul makes that
Second.
motion. And Roger seconds it.
Now, that's what, 6-2, that worked?
Yeah. TJ?
Aye.
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 And I vote aye. I believe she would abstain, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cassie abstained.
Yeah.
Okay, so that motion's carried. And
Now
we
we're
did
number
we did
11.
number 10, all the way to 10,
Down to number 11
Now we're
now.
on 11.
hour number 11, to approve the July 21 invoice from Atlantic Testing Laboratories in the amount of $1,050 for the Wawarsing Water District.
I'll move it.
TJ makes that motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve the payment of $500 to the O&W, or Ontario and Western Rail Trail Coalition, which is made up of 6 municipalities, for the 2021 membership.
Move that.
Second.
Roger makes the motion. Cassie seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
My motion's carried. Town board to waive the sewer fee overcharge in the amount of $159.38 to Milton O'Brien, 35 Spruce Street, Cohasset, New York.
I'll make that motion.
Paul makes the motion.
Second. Second.
I think Cassie was second. And all in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town board to approve April Miller, senior account clerk, to attend an online governmental accounting class entitled Introduction to Governmental Accounting on November 16th till November 18th. The amount for the class is $85.
I'll make it.
Second.
Paul makes that motion and Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board approve April Miller, senior account clerk, to attend an online governmental class entitled Accounting Principles and Procedures on December 15th through December 16th. The amount for the class is $85.
I'll move it.
Cassie
Second.
makes the motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motions are carried. Town Board to approve Robin Coleman, Municipal Code Officer, to attend a training given by NYSERDA entitled Energy Code Enforcement Training, October 6th, at the Orange County Emergency Services Center, Goshen, New York. There's no fee for the training. A town vehicle will be used for the transportation.
I'll make that motion.
Paul makes the
Second.
motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town Board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for one member to serve an unexpired term on the town zoning board of appeals. The term will expire on December 31st, 2021. The applications are to be returned to the town clerk's office by noon on Thursday, August 26th,
Move that.
2021. Roger makes that motion. TJ seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town Board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for one member to serve an unexpired term on the town zoning board of appeals. The term will expire on December 31st, 2024. The applications are to be returned to the town clerk's office by noon on Thursday, August 26th.
I'll move it.
Second.
BJ makes the motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town Board to approve the release of the remaining fees that are being held in escrow in the amount of $250 for Joanne Stalter, lot line adjustment. This is per the recommendation of the Town of Wawarsing Planning Board.
I'll make it.
Paul makes that motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town Board to approve the release of the remaining fees that are being held in escrow in the amount of $925 for Michael Mantel, 2-lot subdivision / lot consolidation. This is per the recommendation of the Town of Wawarsing Planning Board.
Move it.
Second.
TJ makes the motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried. Town Board to approve the following pay scale for the Summer Youth Program lifeguards. Do I have a
Move it.
motion? TJ makes that motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town Board to approve salary adjustments and retroactive pay to date of hire 2021 for the following lifeguards. So I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
TJ makes the motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town Board to approve the payment of $34,353.50 to Robert Green Truck Division for the purchase of a 2021 Dodge Ram 2500 Crew Cab for the Alternative Sentencing Program.
Move it.
Second.
TJ made the motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
The motion's carried. Town Board to approve the 2021 NFL Flag Football Program. The program will run from September 13th to November 12th. Town to pay NFL registration fee of $25 per person, which includes jersey, footballs, medical insurance. Participation registration is $15 per person. All state and CDC COVID guidelines to be followed.
I'll make that motion.
Paul makes the motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. I believe we're in Mr.
Hayes.
Highway Superintendent Tony Hayes.
I'm good. Talked about everything before.
Tony says he's good. We talked earlier on, and the next folks will be Mr. Briggs.
Just a couple of things. You notice tonight we said goodbye to a lot of good people from this community, both young and old, and it saddens me when I read those things and you read the obituaries in the paper. And those folks gave a lot back to this community, and they will be sorely missed. So may they rest in peace. That being said, it brings me to, there's an EMT class starting in September at the First Aid Building. We're now a training center. Anybody that has interest in becoming an EMT, working with the rescue squad, we would welcome you. And that, for information, that number is 647-8181. We have the Blueberry Festival coming up on the 14th of August. It's a great time in Ellenville. It's just a great event. I recommend people coming out and participating in that. As I spoke about emergency services, the fire districts and like that, again, all civic organizations, volunteer organizations need help these days. There's a sign out in front of Scoresby's. It's been out there for the last year. They need volunteers. Everybody needs volunteers. So you don't have to give hours and hours and hours, but come, become a member, give a few hours. It's amazing. You give a few hours and and what you get back is so very much rewarding. And so I recommend, get involved in your community. We got a lot of good stuff going on here, a lot of good stuff, and come be a part of it. Just come be a part of it. Again, Blueberry Festival, and I also personally want to thank everybody for their well wishes with the passing of my father early in July. It meant a lot, and it helps with the healing. So we have a great community here, and personally, I felt it during my loss. So I want to thank everybody. And that's it.
Thank you, TJ. Roger?
I just want to echo everything TJ said. The Blueberry Festival, it's a wonderful event. Mother Nature hopefully will cooperate. There is so much going on. If anybody saw the news release yesterday, it's on the front page of today's Daily Freeman. We had that meeting yesterday in town. Pat Ryan was here. We had members of the local community here. It's just, there are a lot of good things going on right now. And like Teach said, just you should take advantage of it. Congratulations to the Coffee Group Committee of Forward Facing Ellenville. They pulled off another great market on Canal. Great event. More people are coming the second time around. It's even bigger. It's better. I understand those lobster rolls are really something. I haven't had one yet, but Paul assured me that it was well worth it. And there's just so much going on. The weather's been great. Go to the restaurants and just be a part of it.
And the theater opens next Friday.
Theater opens hopefully next Friday, and be a part of it. That's all I got.
Paul, President Lino.
The only thing I have is we had our water district meeting yesterday with the residents of Wawarsing Water District, and all that progress that's happening along 209. We're actually starting to really see things happening. The water lines are going to get charged soon, and we're making a lot of progress on it. So in addition to all the other good things that are going on, we've got our infrastructure improvements that are happening, and I just really feel good about what we're doing to improve the infrastructure of the town, to support the town as it continues to grow. And that's all I've got right now.
Nancy?
Okay, I have two things for the board to consider. The town board to approve the invoice from Cold Spring Environmental in the amount of $3,920 for the purchase of a flow motion system model clamp on ultrasonic transit time flow meter for the Napanock Water District.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried.
Thank you.
That's some of that infrastructure.
Yes. The town board is also asked to approve the PN alarm to provide commercial monitoring of the town of Wawarsing fire alarm system in both town hall and the accounting building for an installation upgrade of $595 and a monthly monitoring cost of $40 a month.
Motion?
Move it.
Second?
Second, I mean.
Cassie made the motion. TJ seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried.
So, once again, I humbly apologize to the fire department because we called you out last week. I appreciate that you showed up. We accidentally set off the CO2 alarms, but that issue's been fixed. But I do want to thank them for always showing up, and special shout out to Napanock because they roll mutual aid no matter what. And they all showed up, and they were very professional, and we got things taken care of, and I really appreciate that. New York Rising Stream restoration is going forward. There's work being done on out by the Barber Road Bridge. They haven't actually started the bridge, but in that section they've started laying down the stone.
The sign's up.
The signs are up.
I saw the signs.
Tony talks about we have to go up there and look at the wall that they're making.
On my way out of town tomorrow, I plan to go through there just to look where the wall is.
Okay.
Okay?
The wrong direction.
It's only 2 minutes outside.
It's only 2 minutes outside the village. So the other thing, my Cohonson people, the Cohonson Water District, starting the 9th, you're going to have National Water Systems sewer cleaning service. You're going to see their trucks starting to go through the sewer district there. They're going to be doing some service on the pipes. We'll be putting up reminders on Channel 23 and on our Facebook to let you know when they're going to kind of be in your neighborhood. But it's a good thing. We need to, the sewer pipes have not been serviced in a while in the Kerhonkson sewer district, and so they're going to start that starting on the 9th, all the way to probably like the first week in September. So keep track of it on our website and on our Channel 23, or if you have any questions about the truck that's in your neighborhood, please call Town Hall, and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. And that's all I have.
You're also flushing the water lines too, right?
Yes. So
That's it?
that's all I have. What do you have, Jerry?
Our prayers go out to those who passed in recent weeks and to their families. I'd like to welcome April Miller in our accounting office. She's been here for the last couple of weeks and doing a good job and fitting into the fabric of our town hall employment. Very pleasant to work with. Our highway guys have been doing a lot of paving and working on culverts, and I'd like to mention that to the public that they're doing a good job with that. Last night's Wawarsing Water District meeting at the Elks Pavilion was attended by a lot of the people.
Yep.
I believe we had about 30 people sign their agreements for what?
For their licensing, that allows the contractor to come on their property. Once we bid out to the different contractors, that license allows them to step onto their property and do the actual water connections.
So I'd like to say that we're projects rolling around very well. It's within the budget and it's within the time frames,
Yep.
which is unusual. So I commend the board, I commend Bellamy, Holsterhouse, and Chazen Engineers for moving this project in the right direction. DRI is a downtown revitalization initiative, which I'm dealing with the, Roger at some point has come to some of the meetings. Cassie went to one of the meetings. We had a sort of an organizational meeting the other day with the village, and a number of people came to the meetings. Next week, we're going to meet on Wednesdays. Once a week, and I believe it's like a 6-week window for the application to be submitted. The village itself applied about 3 years ago. Reuben Hall, who grew up in Ellenville, is an engineer for Bella out of Albany, and he's assisting with the application process. And within the other day's meeting in next week, we'll be establishing a steering committee to get down to the brass tacks about, to discuss what, actually, we're discussing the perimeter of the area that it's going to be worked on. Like in Kingston, they had the historic district. I think, what is the term, Roger? Live, let and play, live?
It's live, work, shop, eat, be there.
Is somebody gonna make a poster now I'm gonna have to hang it on my wall?
Yeah. I think it's
That 15-minute connection.
So they're gonna, I can't tell you a whole lot about it because they haven't established what the parameters or what the ideas are for the money. It's $10 million given to 10 different areas or 10 different municipalities throughout New York State, cities, towns, villages. There's been a lot of, like Kingston's a city, and probably the last 6 of them that have been awarded over the years have been within the city limits. So we have to try to work it out how, we have to find out why they got them and, kind of factor it into the village of Ellenville and the outlying surrounding areas. But from what I've seen over the years is those projects have to show an immediate, result. It's not like a lot of times you get grants and you look at them for 5 years, and these are things that have to make an immediate impact, which it has, I guess, in Kingston, which is awarded a couple years ago. But it's something that's interesting to work on, and it will be for the next 6 weeks.
I think, Terry, we should just mention that groups, organizations that get this money, it's not a matching money. They also have to put money in. We're not just giving somebody money to have. They have to match funds also.
Yeah,
So it's not just it's not a free giveaway.
Correct. So it's a combination of public money and private money. So the numbers are not quoting us, but it would, you know, if it was a private group that was looking for funding, they would have to find, you know, whatever they're presenting as their project, at least 60% of the monies that going into that project have to be from their pockets or their end of, you know, other people that are supporting their pocket rather than public monies. And 40% would be from this grant. From this grant. So it's, again, like Roger said, it's not just we're gonna, you know, you want to build a hotel, we're gonna give you $1 million. It's not the way the process works. It's a give and take and a collaboration of public and private funding, and multiple private fundings. We'll know more about it at the next meeting, because by that time we'll have 2 more meetings under the belt and give you a better idea of, you know, where, you know, what ideas are being decided on in that situation. But at this point, I believe we're finished with the meeting, so I'd like to make a motion to close the meeting.
Second?
Oh, I can't make a motion. TJ makes a motion? Well,
BJ second.
He seconded it.
okay.
Before anybody first.
All in favor? Aye.